The Boys. Oh, so much better. So listen, if you haven't seen The Boys, it's such a strong recommend, right? The second season goes a bit woke. It brings it back in the third. Essentially, The Boys is a what if the Justice League was real? What if superheroes were real? And they're vacuous, awful celebrities, essentially. It's a imagine celebrity culture with superpowers and extreme violence, right? Like how people get like just completely destroyed by the extreme violence from superpowers. The story starts with this meek character who's about to kiss his fiance, and then she gets the only thing that he has of her are her hands, so the rest of her gets splattered into oblivion as a speedster from their version of the Justice League destroys it. There's lots of very good, gross humor that's very funny with Carl Urban, basically as a guy who hates suits, right? And hates the superhero mythology. But again, it's very much like a riff on Justice League or what's it called again? Not the Marvels, Justice League or the Avengers, right? It's a superhero team, but it just rips the piss out of them mercilessly. So this is a spin-off series, which I would say go and check it out, even without seeing The Boys. It does tie into The Boys in some way, but it will give you more of a idea of what's going on. So essentially, if that was Justice League, this is New Mutants. These are young people with powers in this superhero school. Now, superhero school is divided mainly into you could be a superhero and then you make a lot of money, or it's the like the stage school, right? They teach you like how to act, how to have stage presence, that sort of thing. It's been done a few times in this style, like Heroes or Misfits. This is better than Heroes was good for the first season only. This is same vein as Misfits, I would say slightly better. But yeah, absolutely, I agree. I agree with you. So the interesting thing is that to get powers, your parents had to give you this drug called Compound V. So it's all a lot of like very stage mothers pushing their kids to be superheroes. So the story of this one starts off with this main character who gets her period when she's 12, but she has these weird, and she freaks out because she has these like her mother walks in as she's getting a period, right? She says, "No, don't get out," and then all the blood like is weaponized and splats through it, and she kills her mother and her father when her powers explode, right, without realizing. So she's brought up in an orphanage, and then she gets a shot to go to a this superhero school, like Xavier School for gifted children, right? And she's accepted in somehow. But and then basically she has trouble. So that's the premise of it. It's like the superhero school in a very, very superficial superhero world. So you have the cool kids and you have the not cool kids. The not cool kids is represented by her roommate, this girl over here, the blonde girl, who again, brilliant scenes with her in it. Her power is that she can shrink really small, and then later on you can find out she can grow really big. But it's all connected by her vision of it, so like her self-esteem. So when she makes herself, the way she shrinks down is she has to make herself vomit over and over again, and it shrinks down really small. So she's with a guy, I think the first or the second episode, who wants her to shrink down while having sex, so she can be, so his dick can be like super huge, and she's just so not into it, and you feel really bad for her. But there's also like the cool kids as well. You got these are the cool kids, and then I don't want to spoil it. There's a big plot point with like the bestest superhero in school, where things go in a way that you don't expect it, and this things start unraveling. and you find out there's a nefarious plot to, how would I describe it? To do something to do something bad, shall we say? And so this misfit group of young superheroes band together and mainly betray each other. But it's a lot of fun, right? It's well written. It's a lot of fun. This and The Boys are worth a month-long subscription to Amazon Prime anyway. Most people have it because they like the free shipping, right? So for me, this is the only reason I would recommend against it. I can see people recommend against it is because you see that this boy and girl are actually the same characters. They got super strength and flight and all everything, but also they change between being a boy and a girl. So it's a very it has this trans storyline in it, but I have to tell you, it's a well written one. Right, I found it a very well written storyline. So and well written and well acted. So for me, it really worked. Right, it's honestly, I thought it was excellent. Right, I thought it was absolutely excellent.
My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.
Yeah.